Morning everyone, it's day 20, it's Friday the 1st of May. You've made it to May. Well done to everybody's hard work this week, and for the whole 4 weeks to be honest with you. Thank you so much to all the work that's been sent in already, and I'm probably pleased as well as you that it's Friday, but let's put a big shift in today, our final day, before you can have a nice restful weekend. All of you have been keeping up with the work, which is great. Keep talking to me, keep communicating with me. I spoke to most of your parents this week. I've just got 1 or 2 final calls to do today, and then I would have spoken to everybody's mum or dad or carer. So it's been great to get to grips with certain things, hear how it's been going at home. It's been very positive by the sound of it. Thinking about how we can keep making things better for you guys. Louis, come down. Sorry about him, he's just jumping all over the place. He's been outside, he woke me up at about 5 o'clock this morning, and he's been outside and he's just come back in for his breakfast. So today really is all about that submission, isn't it? Submitting pieces. You don't need to submit anything for my maths and spelling frame other than to do it like normal. So your 2 submission pieces for English are your character description from Wednesday, activity 8, and today's writing a story. You planned your portal story yesterday using our theme and our grid. I'm hoping today it's going to be not too difficult for you to get started. That's the idea for me today. Really is. So let's have a look what you're going to do. So you've got all the tools required to write your own portal story. You may like to write about a more traditional portal that leads you to a magical world. Or you may prefer to draw upon your personal experiences, as we've been talking about. Okay, so this just recaps some of the learning we've been doing. Describes the portal in detail through the main eyes of the character. Think about what lies on the other side of the door. Great writers steal ideas or magpie from other good writers. Reflect upon the portal stories that you may have loved reading. So think about maybe that idea of the Monsters Inc. is a really good one. Alice in Wonderland, and thinking about there. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, and thinking about that one. So thinking about how going through into a different world is really creating such an atmosphere. Enjoy it. Writing is about enjoying yourself. Enjoy it, guys. If you ever need to go back and check what you're going to do, there's your submission days. You know that by now. Just reflecting on the plan again yesterday. I've talked about 5 paragraphs, how we've done there, and spacing it out and going from that. Magpie ideas from here if you need to. But I think you've got a good enough ideas from the whole of the week, like you've got here, all your different ways of description writing, talking about how you could perhaps use your adverbs, use your different techniques that we've been talking about, the rule of 3, semicolon and bits like that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're like. Just get writing. Please just get writing. Think about editing at the end for spellings if you need to at the end of there. Let yourself go in the creative way you can do it. Just go for it. Don't worry about if it's a right or wrong answer, but always keep in mind who's reading it. If I could read it and think, oh, wow, someone's really engaging me, maybe you guys need to think what needs to get to that point in terms of tools, so someone like me as a reader could think, this person's been really thoughtful about how to create an atmosphere for me, the reader, and not just for themselves. Make sense? My maths today, we've got as follows. Mrs. Bassett's group have had a busy few days enjoying the problem solving. They're on to a mixed assessment again on there today. Independently, that would be great. Mrs. Fox's group and looking at money problems. Mr. Flowers' group looking at volume and capacity. So our third trio after length maths, we're now looking at volume and capacity today. And it follows a similar methods as we've been doing, predicting how and what you would weigh in, what unit of measure you would weigh in, predicting a weight, and like today, predicting a volume, predicting what measurement tool you would use to do that in terms of litres, millilitres and centilitres. Finally, great to see some amazing periscopes so far. I know I showed you Edith's yesterday. I've had a few more fantastic ones through. Ellie's and Isla's look amazing as well. Stop. And I know some people have sent me through some of their lighthouse reflecting game that they've done, going around corners and bits like that. He's on a real prowl here at the moment, isn't he? Down. Come down. Come on. Down. Come on. So yeah, looking forward to your periscope. A photo perhaps of your book that you've done, just to show me your understanding of how light can be travelling in straight lines and how it's reflected through shiny or that sort of objects there. and in what direction it may go, if the angle of it is different. So try and show me an example maybe from your room that you've done, and a picture of your artwork today. Could be that you've just done the map at the lighthouse, and it could be you've done done the periscope. So looking forward to that. Gosh, it's been a busy one, hasn't it? Thank you to all of those people who have shared and donated for our Just Giving page for the staff. If you've not spotted that, please ask your parents what it's all about. I sent out an email yesterday just asking for any sponsorship for us staff. What we're doing is I'm part of the running team. We're running to Lake Geneva and back in Switzerland for the Young Minds charity, the Young Minds Trust. So we're doing that to help and support those young children with mental health problems, or perhaps those just supporting generally at this time in the crisis here, how perhaps we feel a little bit sad, a little bit down, and it's just a really good charity to get to grips with fighting that and supporting children who perhaps have those feelings and thoughts. So really good cause. I'd appreciate any sponsorship that you could give, and it'd be really positive and cheering me on, because I'm trying to motivate myself each day. I went yesterday in the pouring rain, and I didn't enjoy it, but I did it, and it's because of people who are donating and things like that. So look forward to that. The challenge for the quiz yesterday, well done to those people who sent them in. Please continue to send them in. I've had about 7 or 8 so far. Keep sending them in. It'd be nice to get a few more. Similarly to the PE challenge, I've not had many entries for the PE challenge yet, so it'd be nice to see some people doing some bear crawls, some people doing the fun game, maybe with their parents, with the press-up, knocking down game. So I'd like to see some videos. So the award's not been given out to anyone yet, so I'm looking forward to giving out the awards at 4:30. Between 4 and 4:30 today, I'll be coming round to a select few houses for the Head Teachers Awards and everything in between of all those other competitions that we run. I'm not sure if you've got a Zoom session today. I've not heard from it. I presume you probably will do again today. So looking forward for you guys to catch up with your friends. Other than that, I think I've covered all bases. Get everything to me if you can by 3-ish. If you can't, it's not a problem. Just get it all to me at some point today. But I need to do the Head Teachers Award by about 3. So if you want to send it in before then, please do so. I can't believe it's another Friday. You've done amazingly well, haven't you? Awesome. Thank you so much to all your parents for wonderful chats this week anyway, as I've mentioned. And then you can have a nice relaxing weekend, because you guys deserve it. It's been heavy this week, it's been hard. But let's have a wow finish, please. I'd really appreciate it, and I think you deserve that. So it's flowers out, guys, and I'll see you maybe this afternoon, some of you. Bye-bye.